Hey guys, it's Shadow the Rat, and for today's video, unfortunately, I do not have the best news because Pickle has been diagnosed with a Zymbals Gland Tumor. You can see it on her face. You can see the lump. That lump is the tumor right here. And she only has a few weeks left, unfortunately. These tumors are very aggressive, and even more than that, there is no cure. You cannot have them surgically removed because they are located right next to the jaw, and if you remove them, you would have to remove the jaw, and you would also have to remove part of the ears. So it would be impossible to do on a living rat. Anyways, I took Pickle in this morning to the vet because this past weekend I noticed that she had some swelling on the left side where the lump is now. So I treated her with some infant motrin, which is known to reduce swelling and pain. And I did notice the swelling did go down. However, she was left with this bump. And as soon as I saw the location, I knew that it was a Zymbals Gland Tumor. Now, I have never had a rat with one of these before, but I have seen tons of pictures and videos, and so I immediately knew that we were dealing with this. Oftentimes they will present with an abscess or cyst on top of them, and because of this, people will think that it's a facial abscess, which is still pretty bad but treatable. And unfortunately, it's pretty much always an abscess on top of a tumor, and the tumors are, again, not removable. So you can treat the abscess, you can treat it for infection, but you cannot treat the tumor. Now, in Pickle's case, I did smell some strange odor from her ear, so I knew that she had an infection going on. And she also had a sort of sunken-in eye on that side with some extra porphyrin around it. So I could tell that there was definitely an infection going on, but I could also feel a lump behind that, and I was very sure that was a tumor. So when I took her into the vet this morning, he also agreed with me that she had a Zymbals Gland Tumor and that she also had an infection on top of it. And we decided to do palliative care, which is basically when you make the animal as comfortable as possible, and once that is no longer possible and their quality of life dips, you have them put to sleep humanely. So we are doing that with Pickle. We are treating the infection she has, so we want to get rid of that. And we have her on antibiotics and anti-inflammatories, and the anti-inflammatory in question, which is metacam, is also being used to reduce inflammation around her tumor. The tumor itself will cause discomfort and pain as it grows, so by reducing inflammation, you help to give the rat more comfort, and you also reduce pain because, well, metacam is also a painkiller. So basically, it's just a good way to continue to give her quality of life, and when that's no longer possible, we will have her put to sleep. So it's going to be about 3 to 4 weeks at most, likely between 2 to 4 weeks, more realistically, before we have to put her to sleep. Right now, she is acting normal. She did go to the cage, but that's just because she was eating a giant piece of egg. But anyways, right now she's acting completely normal because the tumor is not super large yet. I mean, it's only been 3 days of growth, but it's still very clearly there. So unfortunately, you can see just how aggressive these tumors are. On top of that, she has been on painkillers since I first found the lump. So she has not been without them. So she's not showing any sort of discomfort because she is being kept at a, pain-free level. It's been a real emotional roller coaster over these last few days. I mean, I have been just hit so hard by this. I'm not sure why this one in particular is hitting me so hard. I guess it's because Pickle's so young. She's only 17 months. She shouldn't be getting tumors for like 6 more months, but you can't choose these things. And so she's just gotten lucky. So I'm just going to give her the best palliative care possible, and I'll probably make a little bucket list for her, and we'll do as much as we can in the next few weeks, while keeping her comfortable, of course. And after that, I will have her humanely euthanized before she can get to the point where her quality of life is affected. So I will keep you guys updated.